Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're taking a closer look at TimeClock 365. It's presented as, well, an all-in-one solution for employee management and time tracking. Our mission, really, for this deep dive is to properly unpack what it offers, who it's really for, and maybe why it seems to be gaining some traction. We're looking at their homepage, product details, pricing, trying to get the whole picture.
Yeah, and that's so important these days. Efficient employee management. It's more than just tracking hours, isn't it? It's really about simplifying these complex challenges you find across HR, IT, day-to-day operations. And I think we'll find the system goes quite a bit beyond just, basic punching in and out. It tackles some interesting issues.
Okay, so let's unpack that right away. Who exactly is TimeClock 365 built for? They say it's the number one choice for HR managers and CEOs, which is quite a claim. But they also stress it's got tools for, pretty much everyone, HR and payroll, managers, IT folks, and importantly, the employees themselves.
Right, and it's interesting how they try to serve such different needs in one package. For HR and payroll, I think the key thing isn't just getting time data, it's how it automates that whole payroll prep process. Automated tracking, quick fixes, these aren't just nice to haves. They cut down on manual errors, compliance headaches that can save a ton of time each payroll cycle.
That makes sense. And for other managers?
Well, for them, it's about that real-time visibility, seeing who's working on what, getting task updates, instant alerts. That's huge for managing the day-to-day.
Okay.
And IT managers, they'll look at the security side. Secure, cloud-based access control, SSO, that's single sign-on, makes logins easier for everyone, plus full provisioning through tools like OKTA and Active Directory. That centralizes user management, boosts security, and cuts down IT workload.
Right, less manual setup.
Exactly. And CEOs, they want the big picture. Accurate tracking, productivity insights. Basically, clear dashboards showing project status, task progress, team usage. That means better data for making decisions.
And the employees.
For them, it needs to be easy to use, right? Full transparency on hours, time off, and accessible from anywhere, phone, web, whatever. Which kind of raises the question, how does one system actually manage all these different demands effectively without getting, super complicated?
Yeah, that's where it gets really interesting for me, too. It's definitely more than just clocking in. So what are these, innovative ways it tracks time and manages tasks? The product section gives some clues. Okay, standard web attendance, mobile app tracking, we kind of expect those now. But then it branches out. Task and project management features, biometric attendance, geofencing. And the one that really caught my eye was this capability to track employees' reads. That sounds specific.
Yeah. And what stands out there is how these different methods meet really specific business needs, Tasks and projects, for example, links right into productivity metrics. It lets companies measure progress beyond just counting hours.
So not just if they work, but what they worked on.
Precisely. And things like geofencing or track employees' routes, well, those are clearly aimed at industries with mobile workers. Think field service, delivery, logistics. They're super relevant for managing teams that are out and about or working remotely.
Right. Tracking location makes sense there.
And the fact that their time and tasks tracker plan integrates with tools like Jira and Trello, that really boosts its project management side. It becomes more of a productivity hub, not just a time clock.
Okay, so that covers the digital tracking. But what about physical access? Security. It really seems like TimeClock 365 goes beyond just the software side of things. They list quite a range of hardware. RFID scanners, fingerprint scanners, then the actual credentials like RFID cards, key fobs, even stickers. And they have these cloud-based door controllers, both multi-door and standalone units, plus a cloud biometric clock. Looks like some serious hardware options.
Yeah, and a key takeaway here is how they merge time tracking with physical door access. That's quite powerful. It means when someone badges in through a door, their entry time is logged directly against their work hours. It connects physical presence with time worked.
Ah, okay. So it streamlines that whole process.
Exactly. Streamlines compliance, too.
Yeah.
And that cloud door access system looks pretty robust. You can manage permissions remotely, web, mobile, whatever. You can monitor entries in real time, set up custom rules for different groups or zones.
And it generates reports?
Yep. Reports for compliance, audits, security tracking. And being cloud-based means instant alerts if something's wrong, like unauthorized access or a device issue. It's designed to scale, too, for businesses with multiple locations, visitor management needs, scheduling.
You mentioned anti-passback. What's that?
Oh, right. That's a feature on some controllers.
Yeah.
It basically stops someone from badging in and then immediately handing their card back to someone else outside to use.
Yeah.
Ensures each entry is unique. Yeah, and the systems seem capable, capacity-wise. We're talking handling thousands of users, tens of thousands of records, so it should grow with the business.
Okay. We've explored the features, the hardware. Let's get practical. How do you actually, get this system, implement it?
Yeah.
And what makes it stand out beyond just the function list? Looking at their pricing, it's a subscription model, which is pretty standard. Different plans, time tracker, time and tasks, door access control, and you usually save a bit if you pay yearly versus monthly. Then there are add-ons. Things like Accruals Manager, Expense Manager, Shift Scheduling, that location tracker feature. These usually add a few dollars per user per month, or sometimes a flat annual fee for the company.
So you can kind of tailor it to your specific needs.
Exactly. And they mention volume discounts for larger companies, 20 users, 100, 200, 500 plus.
Yeah.
As for what makes them stand out, they push the cloud-based aspect, 24/7 availability, GDPR compliance, it's big for data privacy. They also highlight the real-time alerts, clock reminders, online timesheets, managing PTO and expenses all in one place.
And the integration piece seems key.
Definitely. Integrated biometric clocks, the door control we talked about, and connections to lots of tools people already use, Chrome extensions, Slack, Jira, Trello, mobile apps.
Mm-hmm.
And interestingly, they mentioned Microsoft Teams integration comes at no extra cost.
Yeah.
That's quite appealing for many businesses.
Yeah, if you put all that together, it really does look like they're aiming for that all-in-one feel, which, has strategic advantages. Having HR, IT, operations potentially using one unified system instead of several separate ones, that can be really efficient.
True. Avoids data silos and duplicate work.
Right. Now, you could argue that sometimes a super specialized tool might be better for a really niche need. That's always a consideration with all-in-one platforms. But the flexibility here with the add-ons and scaling options seems like a big plus. It can adapt.
And they make it easy to try.
Seems so. They offer a 30-day free trial, no credit card needed, plus free demo calls, no obligation. They even had a discount code mentioned for the first year.
Makes sense. Lowering the barrier to entry.
Exactly. And things like the GDPR compliance and the integrations with identity systems like Okta or Azure AD, that's really important for businesses dealing with modern data privacy rules and complex IT setups. Makes it a safer bet, potentially.
Okay, so to wrap up our deep dive on TimeClock 365, it really presents itself as this highly integrated, pretty versatile system. It covers employee management, time tracking, even physical access control. The goal seems to be providing real-time insights, streamlining operations across different departments, HR, IT, management, focusing on transparency and efficiency for everyone involved.
Yeah, it's quite comprehensive. And it does leave you with a thought, doesn't it? As technology keeps blending our digital and physical workplaces more and more, how will solutions like this one evolve? How do you continue to balance that drive for efficiency and oversight with, employee autonomy and privacy, especially as the way we work itself keeps changing so rapidly? It's something to think about.